Welcome back to Rebuild Rescue. Today, Sam and I are gonna hop in the Cherokee 235. We're flying to Ohio, where we're gonna check out a possible 401 donor parts plane. Joe's here, and he's gonna be pulling the engine and pretty much everything firewall forward off of the Cherokee 160. If you guys haven't seen the Cherokee 160 video, we pulled this thing apart months and months ago before we got the 401.
So what happens when you buy a 1962 airplane that has been, what is 1962? 1962 is...
We decided not only are we gonna replace the cylinders, we're gonna pull the whole front end off of this. We're gonna completely overhaul it. And you guys are gonna get to see what this looks like on the inside. And we may be doing a couple little FAA legal tweaks to the engine to get a little more speed out of this.
It's a Piper, they don't go any faster.
Well, we're gonna try to make this thing go a little bit faster. You ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
All right,
Come on, guys.
let's get at it.
And Joe is allegedly working here.
Allegedly working.
Unless you guys are gone, who knows what's going to
I
happen.
know.
So Joe could end up disc golfing throughout the day.
It's a beautiful.
It is nice out.
It
Yeah,
is nice
it is
out.
nice out.
Downtown's not far away.
It is nice out. So, awesome.
Maybe lunch.
Let's get at it.
Let's go hit the air.
How do you hit the air? How do you hit air?
Corner prop.
All right, I've got a 2.9 in my windshield. Philly approach, Cherokee 8593 Whiskey.
So if you guys saw in the last 401 episode, we got a call from a friend of Keith's that has a parts airplane over in Ohio. He mentioned something about cutting the wings off, and I was like, wait a second. I was like, don't cut the wings off. We're gonna fly out there, and we're gonna see if the wings are any good. If the wings are good, we'll fly back out there another day. We'll take the wings off, and we'll have some wings for the 401. And there probably could be some other parts, but it's been sitting outside for probably about the same amount of time. I'm sure it was grounded from the wing spar deal, like so many of them were. But you know, it'll be exciting.
I'm looking forward to it.
What do you think, Corey? Think it's going to be good?
Should be an interesting day.
So it's going to be like really, really exciting to get out here, check it out, meet Rick, and see if we get a parts airplane.
Okay, so we're here to remove this engine for Jason today. Those guys over there are making some noise putting the engine back on. So we're gonna get the generator off here, flywheel off. We will probably be taking the mags off, wheel temp probe out, vacuum pump off, and we will get the starter off there, and then we will get the engine off. And then we'll put it on the stand over there, and then we'll take this thing apart. Okay, so we've gotten the starter off, we've gotten the oil lines off, we have gotten the generator off at this point. Next, we're going to come down here, we're going to get the carburetor off, and the fuel lines back here. But first we're going to make sure that Jason set the fuel off in the airplane, which it is not.
So we're about an hour away from Butler County, Ohio, where the hopeful donor 401 is sitting. I'm a little concerned we're going to get there and it'll be in better shape than what the pre-abandoned airplane was ever in.
Well, yours, even for the wings, you're going to pay more than you did for the other ones.
Well, this is true. This is true.
Maybe you get what you paid for.
Well, that's a true story right there. Good landing, Sam.
Thank you.
I'm gonna make like bear sounds of you getting out of like a bear comes out of a cave.
After months of confinement underground, she toboggans down the slope.
No, like real bear sounds. So while Sam goes into the airport and ices his knees down, I wanted to take a minute and introduce today's video sponsor, Fishing Clash. Fishing Clash is one of my favorite games to play. It really reminds me of when I used to have extra time to go fishing and to kind of relax. Well, before I started working on tons of projects, especially the 401 airplane. So Fishing Clash has some of the most realistic graphics I've ever seen in any game. You guys gotta download it and check it out. You're gonna be amazed. It's so fun to play. It takes you to these different parts of the world and it's almost like you're there in person, fishing and relaxing and just enjoying yourself. You can even fish from a boat or from the shore if you get a little seasick. I wonder if they have a yacht in the game like we have. I don't know. I'd have to check. Another one of the really cool things about Fishing Clash is you can play with all your friends. Whether you want to play with your dad, with your grandpa, or even if it's your uncle in Argentina, you guys can all join the same clan. You guys can go out on the same boat or fish from the same shore and, really just share time together. Share time playing a game, share time enjoying each other's company in the game. So use my gift code RebuildRescue to get $20 reward. With my gift code, you'll get a 3-star rod, 1 mythical lure, 50 luck power-ups, and 30 weight power-ups to help you catch the biggest fish. So guys, make sure you download Fishing Clash, get on the game and get playing. It's so much fun and I know you guys are gonna enjoy it. So now I'm gonna go find Sam and see if his knees are better. So we ended up getting to the upper a little bit early and Sam and I decided we were gonna check out some airplanes. First airplane up is a T-tail Lance. The tires are flat and the paint is not so nice. And it looks like the hood is not so nice. So this one here.
Oh wait, it's got our name on it.
It's got our name on it. We should have like a game, like guess the amount of years it sat. Yeah. So I think this one here looks like it's been here at least 5 to 10 years. Looks like someone did get a cover for it in the last maybe 3 years though.
Yeah, the cover looks good.
I actually would love to have one of these.
Look at this thing. This is a newer one than I thought. It doesn't have the tip tanks.
Yeah,
There's
it's
100 gallons here.
Yeah, it's got the large tanks in the wing, huh? This thing's been here at least 5 years as well.
The same, I bet you it's blown.
I don't know. I would love to have one of these though. This would be a really awesome quick missions airplane for the Rescue Foundation. Would love to have one of these. 6 people, a large door to get in and out. Sam doesn't want it. He said it doesn't have club seating, but I would take it.
You'll buy it.
Right away, taking a page out of my girlfriend's book. And we got a couple of these. This looks like a pretty original 140. That's like brilliant. Let's get some rope, some foam. Yeah, it looks like we got a Tiger.
Wow, they do not want that stolen. Look at that.
Nope, chained up Tiger. And it looks like the rest of them, are flew relatively within the last year or so. How's it going? Jason.
You're out. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
My buddy
Devin, how are you doing, man? So this is the first time you've seen this in like 15 years.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've driven past and stuff, but I first saw it about 15 years ago out in Richmond, Indiana, and I knew the owner, kind of. So I talked to the guy who's kind of been storing this all these years, even at Richmond, and then he moved here. And I called him on my way down and said, hey, this is what's going on. He's like, ooh. And he's like, I wish you would have called me before that. He claims the thing's been on its belly about 3 times, and there's some less than acceptable wing repairs.
Oh, no. Well, let's take a look at it.
And here's the big spot. Here's where we need to start. The right-hand outboard keel beam, whatever they call that, he's saying that had corrosion on it years ago. And that I thought it was the center section that had the big AD.
No, it's
saying
each
it's
wing.
The wings, and they're 400 hours away from that.
Pretty much any wing I figure that we get, we're gonna have to do that AD either. And either. Anyway, so say I found a 500-hour set of wings with books.
Yeah.
If it goes on a fuselage that it was due for the fuselage, the wings have to be done.
Okay.
So kind of like no matter what, the only thing we could do to fix that would be if I found one that it was already done. If I found wings with like over the hours and they were already done, we could bolt them on and not have to do that. Not have to do the straps.
A lot later model than ours.
This is 70, I think. It looks like we got a little bit of bird poop in there.
Can you pop that second door?
This looks so familiar. No, you have to have a tool. There's an Allen tool that you use to do it. Oh, right here it is. Yeah, so this has a cargo door, and I really wish that our 401 had this cargo door because, I mean, just so much more room to get somebody in and out or get a wheelchair in and out or something like that. I'd have to say though, Sam, this interior is in better shape to a point.
To a point. It's not as nice as the interior.
401 never had any dead birds.
Yeah, I know. That's like next level right there.
I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, let's look at the underside of the wings over here. I think that was one of the big things in question. If you can see this here. Ooh. Yeah, there's literally a hole right in there. So the birds flew into the exact same place and filled it up exactly the same.
Alright, so we got the carburetor off and the air box hanging down. We're getting close to getting this engine off, but I wanted to show you something. This carburetor here has a lot of shaft play, number one. It's really loose. It's allowing air to leak in, probably why it's overheating issue. But then on top of that, the accelerator pump does nothing. This was believed to be leaking a lot of air too, probably. Okay, so we now have the engine off. We'll see if we can get this thing over here and we'll put it on the engine stand. And we'll see next video, maybe we'll tear this thing down.
I like the paint design on it.
Do you?
A little bit. Kind of looks like an Atari logo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonder which props. Hey.
Oh.
Wow, man, that moves.
Royal.
Wow. Yeah,
She's
absolutely.
like new. I think it'd fire up.
Do you know how long this was parked here?
I think 2001 would be the last time. Jeez, 21 years? I'm getting old, man.
Wow,
Yeah.
got old.
20.
Yeah, we can only say getting for so many years, you know, like eventually it's like got, you know?
So, yeah, 21 years been sitting here.
Man, a couple of these are gonna have to be drilled out, unfortunately. I don't think we're gonna have to pop that cowling off. So I thought I'd hop under the wing here quick and just kind of take a look at the wing. If you see this right here, this is definitely corrosion that's on the other side of this wing coming through. Here, here, here. And here's some of the repairs that were done before that. These are not Cessna parts right here. so definitely this wing would not pass the sniffer test. And not to mention, I mean, even the exhaust here for blow-off valve, I mean, it's solid bird nest. This is actually, I think, in worse shape than the free one. So here's the right wing underside, and it's the exact same way as the left side. It has repairs, and it's got a bunch of corrosion coming through. All right, this should do it.
All right, you ready, Kev? I'm lifting up.
There you go. Any dead birds in there?
Smelling nasty.
Hey, look at this though.
There's the battery cover.
Battery cover. Hey, and it's got wood on it, just like mine.
Well, that was so fun. We got to do the other side. This is right.
Yeah, if you keep hitting here, it's coming up as you're tapping here. All right. Ah, no surprises.
So no money. No. I think the money's hidden in the sides.
You know, it was worth the flight out to take a look at it and see by chance to see if it, because if we can find some good wings, it's going to save us a ton of time.
I think you will if you're patient.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to happen overnight.
Right.
I wish I would have talked to him before you headed down.
Yeah,
You may have
no
changed your
worries,
mind.
no worries. We love flying and we love checking out airports and airplanes. So this is going to be a Sawzall.
Yeah. We're going to borrow a forklift from a friend of mine here.
Nice.
Just butcher it, but there's certain things to be careful about. I mean, the nose gear doors are sought after.
Absolutely.
Certain stuff.
Well, they look new, and that would have been from that.
One of the three.
Wow, that's crazy. 3 gear ups. So we got out here to Butler. We got to look at the 401. Unfortunately, I think it's been. I think this one's worse than ours.
I think I need to double my price.
Whoa, there's no price.
I know.
You're always trying to get money.
2 times
somehow
nothing
out of
is
it.
still
It's
nothing.
See, you have to watch Sam. I'm finding. You have to watch him. 2 times nothing's nothing. That's a good one. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
So
Appreciate
much
you guys
for
coming
coming
out.
out.
Thank you very much.
It was really good to meet you guys.
Thank you.
I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you. Clear prop.
Butler County traffic. Cherokee 8593 Whiskey departing runway 29. Nothing coming.
Clear.
2929 coming around. Airspeed is alive. Everything is in the green, correct?
Yep.
My heading to home.
Your heading is
I gotta say it's about a 090 since we came out here at 270.
88. So we just took off from Butler Airport. I was a little bit discouraged to look at the 401, but these guys are awesome back there, and we got to look at some other airports. We got to look at some other airports.
Oh, look, there's an airport.
Right.
There's an airport.
Right. We got to look at some other airplanes, and I may or may not see if I can figure out who owns that
Cherokee 6.
Cherokee 6.
You do love me. You do love me.
Well, I mean, I may, kind of want one too, to be honest with you. So, actually, I really do.
I'm sure Corey wants one.
Well, if you guys can look at Corey, we stuffed in the back of a 235 here. This thing has awesome useful load, but very itty bitty living space. It's kind of like the genie in the lamp,
Very true. Very true.
He's no Barbara Eden.
Not that genie, I'm talking about Aladdin. We're not that old, Sam. So we're gonna head back to Chester County, head back home. I did get a text from a guy today that said he knows where there's a set of wings actually down in Miami. So, do I think our next stop is Miami? You just want to spin around? Right, exactly. I don't think I have enough fuel.
Oh,
Have to make a couple stops.
there's a couple stops.
All right. short 3.5 hour hop over the mountains. We're back home. Gotta love aviation.
Chester County traffic. Cherokee 8593 Whiskey's 5 mile final. 11 Chester County, full stop. Cherokee 8593 Whiskey has Chester County in sight.
Not too bad. I'll give that a B plus.
Thank you. Shut up and open the door.
Got a B plus on that.
Reeled it in at the end.
All right, so we're back here at the hangar.
We are.
And now we need to go find some wings for a 401.
Yeah, those weren't what we were looking for.
Not at all.
These are not the wings you're looking for.
No, our wings are in a lot better shape than they are. The search continues.
Don't forget, check out today's sponsor, Fishing Clash.